Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Dan from DHTV, and today I'm going to be showing you how to find your lost AirPods 3, 2, AirPods Pro, or your AirPods case. Let's get started. Alright, so like I said, we're going to be going over how you can find your AirPods or AirPods case, and we're going to be using the 3rd generation AirPods for this tutorial, but it will be pretty much the same way if you have the AirPods Pro or the 2nd generation AirPods. So the first thing we're going to do is go over an example of a pair of AirPods that have gone missing. So let's just say we lost both of our AirPods or just one AirPod and we couldn't find where they were. We're just going to leave them right here for now for the example. But what you would do is you would open the Find My application on your iPhone, and you can search for it in the apps or pull down from the middle and just type in Find My in the search box at the top. Once you see this app, you're just going to tap on it. It'll open up a page like this where you'll see a map and then some of your devices. Depending on which category you're connected to at the bottom, you'll see that page, but you want to be connected to the device section and then just pull up to see all of your devices that are connected with your Apple ID. So we're going to focus on Daniel's AirPods 3, which are these ones right here. So assuming we lost them somewhere in the house, we could just tap on them here. It opens up another section with a map with a location where it was last known. So right now it's saying it's here and it says now. I've obviously blocked out the information for my privacy, but you'll see more details with the exact address it was at and so on. So because I know where it is, it says that it's here in my house. I'm gonna play the sound and that way I'll be able to find it in the house. So I'll tap play sound. It'll give you a warning because if you do have one that's missing and maybe you have the other one in your ear, you don't want to blow out your ears. So make sure that they are not in your ears at any time before you play this sound. We tap play sound again. Once it connects, you can hear the sound playing. It's playing from both AirPods. If you're missing just one, tap on the one that you have, and now it'll only play from the one that's missing. So you're going to search around your house following this sound until you find your AirPods. When you do find them, tap stop. And honestly, that is the easiest method. Now, if you still can't find them, you can use this Find Nearby option. So if we tap on that, it's going to bring up a page like this, and it's going to search for a signal, and I'm giving you an example on screen, where you can basically follow on your screen the directions and try to find the AirPods going through what it says, directions, arrows, whatever you see on your screen, almost like the hot and cold game if you were searching for something or a scavenger hunt. Once you found them, it'll say here, and then you just want to look for your AirPods nearby. In our case here, they're right beside them, so we found them. At the same time, while it's searching, if you can't find them, you can tap on the sound here as well and it'll play the sound. At least you'll be even closer to them when you play the sound, and that way you have the best chance at finding them. Once you found them, tap the X here and then you can go on your way. Now if your AirPods are ever lost inside the case, they still will play a sound. So basically if we tap on play sound, it's going to try to connect. And I noticed that when they're in the case, they do take a little bit longer to connect, but just be patient. Tap play sound again if it attempts and it fails. Now you can hear. It's much lower. I'm going to put it up to the microphone. But it is going to play a sound in there. So finally, we have, with a set of AirPods, an ability to find them when they're in the case. With that being said, only my 3rd generation AirPods does this, and it doesn't do it for very long. So you'll have to play it again, play the sound, and kind of continuously do that. But it does give us an option now to find it while they're in the case. But if you have your AirPods outside of the case and the case is lost alone, unfortunately, there's not much you can do at that point other than just search for the case. And lastly here, if your device or your AirPods are not connected for whatever reason, they're just not showing up on your system here, you're gonna have the last known location here. You'll be able to maybe go to that location and then see if your AirPods still have some type of battery power left in them. If you lost them in the case, chances are they will have battery power, so you could connect. Outside of the case, you don't have much time where they'll have battery left. I believe it's like 6 hours of battery life. but you want to make sure that you come back here anyway, and you can pull up and you have a notifications section here, and if they are completely lost, you can tap and turn on notify when found, and this will allow them to notify you whenever they're found. So whenever you're walking around, or if you do come in contact when you're close by to them, you'll be able to find them. You also have a mark as lost, so if they're completely lost, you can mark them as lost, and you'll be able to create a message for the device that says it's lost and how they can contact you. Now, I'm not going to activate that now because it'll go through the passcodes and all of that stuff, but that's a few things that you can keep in mind when you're looking for your AirPods. Now, if you do lose your AirPods in the house or anywhere where they can be connected, there's a couple of things you do want to do. We're going to open our settings first, tap on Bluetooth, and then tap on our AirPods. Mine are connected right now, but if you have automatic ear detection on, turn that off. Then they'll be connected anytime they're out of the case. So unfortunately, you'd want to do this before you lose them, because if they're lost and they don't have the in-ear detection, they won't connect to your AirPods. You can try to connect them anyway, but if you have this off, what you can do is then open up something like YouTube here, type in maybe loud music, and then just tap on it. And now it's going to play the music through the AirPods. You can put the volume on full, and you can kind of hear the music, and you can search for it that way rather than having the beeps from the Find My application. Additionally, there is a more out-of-the-box kind of thinking method here, and that's to use a device like this. This is called the Tile, and there's a link in the description. I did a review of this, and you can pick these up for super cheap. I think you get 2 of these for like 20 bucks or something like that. And basically they're little stickers, and all you're gonna do is stick them on to your AirPods case like this. And then all you have to do is on your iPhone, you open the Tile app, and then you just basically click, and it's going to beep where this is, and also same features like in the Find My app, where it'll kind of notify you if it's found and all that stuff. But it is a little bit easier, especially for the case. Now, unfortunately, you'll have to purchase this before you lose your case. That way you have it and connect it to it. I used it on my AirPods Pro until I just got these 3rd generation, and I had it on the front side here blocking the indicator. It worked really well. It works even better on the 2nd generation AirPods because you can still see the indicator like that. So, I mean, it's a good tool to have. It's very cheap at like $20 for 2 of them, and it'll save you a lot of headache if you do tend to lose the AirPods case. So those are the methods that are available to you if you lose your AirPods or AirPods case. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I did test out with my AirPods Pro as well as the AirPods 2nd generation right here, if they would find them when they're in the case, and they just don't. But if you have the 3rd generation AirPods, it seems to send out a signal to beep anyway when they're lost. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Click that like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're looking for more great tips and tricks and tutorials on AirPods and other Apple devices. And click the bell notification box if you want to be notified when I post those videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.